Hi, welcome to streaming. Gamers, geeks, and hackers get the latest intel on favorite pastimes. Don't say anything, I'll fucking kill you. Anyway!
Want my help with this episode? Okay then.
As you can see by a recent attachment here, which he just did, because he thought it'd be a great attachment, we're now sponsoring Heineken.
Not officially.
Thank you, not officially. Although we do enjoy it. Get your hands off my Heine. Anyway, as you, if you haven't already gotten it, Assassin's Creed 2 just recently came out. What was it, Tuesday?
I think it was Tuesday, and I think actually they had a midnight release for it.
They did have a midnight release. The only reason we were there because we were playing Call of Duty.
Which everybody else is still occupied playing. Some people have just now recently speed special ops. Some people are working on their nuke streaks and trying to get the fall camo.
In fact, he just told me Sony bought five servers?
That's the rumor going around.
Okay.
It's not official.
Quote unquote rumor.
And another rumor is they actually bought these things called petabytes. These are 1,000 terabytes, people, that run these servers.
Terabytes.
Terabytes! Anyway, moving on from Modern Warfare 2 to what we really wanted to give you,
Assassin's Creed 2. We had it was perfect.
Okay, anyway.
Okay.
You start off.
This game was released for the 360, PS3, and it's coming for the PC.
It's a simultaneous launch for the PC.
Okay, there you see. It's also on the PC. The game is rated M for mature, so for all you little kiddies, no, this is a no-no. But your
Unless
parents
you
are,
have parental consent.
yeah, of course, which you probably do, because parents are idiots. That's right, I said it.
Anyway, back to the game.
This game is probably better than the original. Assuming it looks better than the original. Let me see. What's the year it takes place? 15, 18? Around that time?
Renaissance Italy.
Renaissance, there, thank you. Renaissance, you play as
Ezio.
Sorry, I don't speak Italian.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to pronounce the new guy's name. The other guy was kind of easier, Altair, or Altair, or some people could not pronounce it. But either way, it's slightly easier than Ezio.
Anyway, don't know his last name, but this is it takes a slightly different path because you are not a quote assassin. You are, but you don't follow a certain creed like you did in the first one.
The guy is actually training to become part of the creed. He's not officially in the creed because what happens is he finds out that what he surrounds himself with in the beginning of the game, the rich and the wealthy, aren't really his friends when he finds out that a friend of the family has actually betrayed his family. So he goes out and finds out that your true friends lie within the thieves, the thugs, the town prostitute. Those are actually your friends because since he has the money to manipulate them, they become more his friends, and he learns to become an assassin, along with the help from a geek sidekick, Leonardo da Vinci.
That's right, geek sidekick, because that's what we are, and he was one too. He was one of the best, one of the first, and we will always remember him. God bless his soul.
Now, considering neither of us have gotten to play the game, we've only done research on the game.
We weren't going to tell you that, but
well, actually, it's better to tell them this. The game itself looks amazing. When we get our hands on it, we'll give you more about it. Anyway, for now, it looks like that Leonardo will be giving you all different kinds of gadgets and upgrading your, like hidden blades and stuff like that. And you actually get to shoot some of them at a distance. So if your so-called, person is running away from you, you don't have to actually run after them. You can just launch your blade at them. Also, Leonardo will be giving you flying machines. Now, some people take it as if you just flap it and you're going to fly through the entire place. That's not true.
That looked kind of cute, though. Just flapping you.
What you do is you just glide, and you only have a set distance. But there'll be people lighting fires for you, and what you're supposed to do is fly over these fires, and they'll launch you up higher. So I'm only hoping that this is in the game a couple times for certain things, because...
Can we just say, kids, don't try this at home. It won't work.
The gliding part might, but the landing's gonna suck.
Yeah, so don't try this at home.
Anyway, with the game, I'm hoping that you don't get to glide forever, as in like you heap fire after fire after fire after fire, and you can just fly, as long as you like, because that would ruin it for me. Because in the first game, I loved that sense of like killing somebody and then running, rooftop to rooftop, jumping the rooftops, and then sometimes not even paying attention to where the fuck I'm going. Sorry, I cussed, but. This is how into the games I get. I will not be paying attention at all. Book it off a corner, out of nowhere, eagle dive. And if none of you have played the game, the first game, you're going to have to figure out what the eagle dive is.
Because it's effing awesome. There.
Censored, anyway.
I'll go through and put the beep later.
Anyway, This game, it looks great. It apparently has smooth controls where you can go from killing somebody instantly to blending right in easier than you could in the first one, because my friend, he went on a killing spree, and here's how it ended up being, was he would kill somebody and then take like 5 seconds to figure out where to blend in.
I believe they called it silky controls. That's, yeah, I kid you not, if you look online, people say silky.
Maybe for silky smooth.
I'm silky smooth.
I'm gonna away before this episode's finished. And is there anything else you can think of?
Let me think.
Other than that, it actually has amazing visuals that make you want to keep playing the game just for the scenery, to find those high places to hide and, you know, jump down from the skies.
Like the previous game, there are at least, 4 different locations. The main one being Venice, that's the familiar one, and there's 3 others.
I don't know. I haven't looked into the game that much.
I think there's like 3 others, Venice being the limit. Oh, you can also swim now, just to let you know you can swim.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about like running from your, you know, so-called town police or guards or whatever and hitting that river.
That was one of the things that pissed me off in the first one. You're stopping on those poles in that one city, all of a sudden you miss. You go into the city, die.
That's exactly what I was bringing up.
It's like what, they didn't know how to swim back then? Well, come on.
Well, actually, most people didn't back then because it wasn't really a necessary thing. I'm just saying that an assassin, though, you would think that they would learn how to swim.
You'd think, but no.
Because that guy has superhuman strength where he can climb up forever, and you can actually leave the guy hanging there. I've seen this. Leave him hanging there on the first game, anywhere. Eventually, you'll come back. It took me 2 hours, but he left and came back. I left him hanging on a building. Didn't pause the game. Came back. He's hanging there with one hand like this. I'm like, okay, if the guy has that much strength, how can he not swim? So in this game, they decided to make it swim.
Plus, you got all that gear on, too, so... well, that's probably it. You had all that gear on, you just sink.
Well, not in the first one. You don't have that much gear. In this one, he's just up for the Renaissance. He's got all different kinds of stuff to show that he's rich.
You're probably wondering, what about Desmond, the guy from the future who's in that machine thingy, which I can't remember. What was it called?
I honestly don't remember, but I do remember that they're using it to look back through the genes, not the actual memory.
Of course. That's always a little trick. Anyway, we don't really know about it because all of the people have been focused on is the Assassin gameplay, not the future gameplay, because that's not where the action is. Although, as hinted in the last one, there was some things going on there that kind of hinted, oh, things are about to get a little messy. But...
see, the original idea for the sequel was to make it take place in the future where you can run and jump across these futuristic buildings as Desmond, or whatever the...
Desmond.
And be an assassin in the future, because the Creed does try to come save you if you listen to the cutscenes, because those are not actual cutscenes that are happening, those are interactive cutscenes, and most people choose to ignore those. Actually pay attention to those, and you can actually hear some in-depth storyline going on in the outside world.
If you're one of those people who are actually stubborn, like push the button saying skip, cutscene, skip, and then just doze off, you're missing out on important things.
This game is going to be great. Once we get it, we'll do the unboxing, and we'll run down the first level, probably after the first assassination.
Why would we do an unboxing? It's just the one version of the game.
True, it is.
I mean,
well, if one of us... Oh, by the way, there were 3 versions of this game for people that don't know this. There was originally just the regular and the black version. The black version gave you a mini statue of Ezio, holding the daggers out like you see it. Sorry about hitting the, junk there. But he has the blades out and everything. But slight difference is his cloak, instead of the main color being white, the main color is black. I will hit you.
I think I was referring to the statue.
Anyway, in the UK, they were actually backed up on Black Edition pre-orders, and they came out with a White Edition, where it's the original Ezio.
White like you and me.
Are you being racist?
No.
If there are any black people or African Americans watching this, sorry about the accent, kill this guy.
I'm not racist. I just hate everybody. So
he does hate everybody.
I do. I hate this guy, but I love him to death. See?
You love me and hate me at the same time.
I know. It doesn't make sense, therefore it does. Work that out. Alright, well, I think we've about wrapped it up and covered everything we can, so... You'll catch you later. Anyway, this is Terry, and... Okay, he's gone, so... Keep on streaming, people.